Hello, hello, hello. We are live. I'm Hamza from Vibe, and today we're gonna analyze AMD AMD stock. So obviously, again, please, this is not financial advice at all. Just thought I might share this with the community. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So all of this research is going to be directly on the platform, except for one aspect, right? So this is my platform. Um, if you guys want to use it for researching stocks, you can go ahead and do that. Obviously, since we are close to Valentine, we added this little cool Giphy here in the bottom left corner. So yeah, let's get into it. So AMD is is a semiconductors company, right? So before we want to actually decide whether we want to buy the stock or not, let's make sure we analyze it all in all aspects, right? So what it does, first of all, check the technical indicators, and then overall, like try and anticipate whether it's going to grow in the future or not. Okay, so to understand AMD, we have to understand all the aspects of AMD, right? So what does it do? Okay, so let's go ahead and honestly, I can't be asked to Google that shit, so I'm just gonna ask our AI agent to do everything. Um, okay, let's remove this. Okay, uh, what is a company and what do they do? Obviously, our AI agent is it's art. I wouldn't say artificial intelligence. I would say artificial stupidity, because it's oh wow. No, let's try again. Is the stream quality still there? Yes, I believe so. Okay, so our AI agent is called Agent V, named after the boys' compound V. Uh, okay, so AMD is a global semiconductor company based in California. No shit. They design GPUs. Okay, this is very important. So GPUs are basically the hardware that power all of AI applications, right? So there's GPUs, there's CPUs. CPUs does shit serially. GPUs does it in parallel, and then you've got TPUs developed by Google. Let's not get into that. CPUs, as I said, GPUs, chipsets, and whatnot. So a lot of them can be found in your, for example, oh yeah, my laptop is Ryzen. It has a Ryzen microcontroller, and Ryzen is developed by AMD. It's pretty fast. Obviously, competitors are Intel and Nvidia. You can give it a more in-depth look. You have to understand all of this, right? So, who are AMD's competitors? Oh my God, my spelling is off the chart. Okay, so okay, unfortunately, our AI agent again is kind of stupid, so you gotta prompt it exactly the way you want to. Okay, they do graphics again, like for video games, design software, AI computations. Their partners obviously are like Nvidia. I mean, you need data centers for AI. Intel, obviously. Broadcom is it's a stock that's popping, right? So I don't know how it managed to land in the Magnificent Seven, but it's there. Qualcomm, obviously, for communications and Snapdragon processors. Okay, so obviously there's some news about the company as well, which will come in handy when we come in and actually want to investigate AMD. Okay, so let's go ahead and honestly see the chart, right? So let's go here to search. Let's search for the stock. Why is it not rendering properly? Let's try and do this. Oh my God, the front end is not rendering properly. I think too much bandwidth on the upper. Okay, so you can see that the current price is around $200. the last hour of trading, like the markets are open right now, you can see that it's gone down -1%. So let's see the last month's performance, right? You can see that it actually decreased, right? So there was an initial peak in around late January, and then it fell down, right? Trending news, unfortunately, this sometimes doesn't work. Again, our platform is work in progress, so please bear with us. Sharia compliance is very important if you're a Muslim, because for example, I'm a Muslim, so this is very important for us. I trust Zoya. They've done some of their pretty good job, so you could say yeah, AMD is a Sharia compliant, so that's amazing. Um, okay, so now let's analyze the chart again, make sure everything's correct. Let's try and go back here to make sure we want to check out the news, like what's happening around AMD. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? So let's go here. What the hell? So it's right there. Okay, let's see. Trending news about AMD. It's supposed to give me something. Let's see. Okay, okay. Earnings beat, stock down. Oh, this happened. I think yesterday or 2 days ago. AMD actually beat their earnings, but then the stock went down, which is fucking weird. Honestly, I don't know. This AI bubble is kind of scary, honestly. Analyst commentary. Some analysts are still optimistic about AMD's long-term prospects. For sure, it's long-term. It's a no-brainer. Long-term, it is a no-brainer. AI hope versus reality. A lot of chatter suggests that while there's huge excitement and AI hope around AMD's potential, the market might be. Just let's make sure we filter out all the noise. You wanna remove that. You wanna remove that. So let's see what's happening inside the company. Insider trade. Oh, okay. So we don't have the last thing we have is approximately a year ago, which is not good enough. Anyway, let's jump directly into actually analyzing like the technical indicators, right? So there's one indicator that's not on here that is very important, is the PE ratio. So let's unfortunately we couldn't manage to bring it on the platform. We gotta go to Yahoo Finance right here, click on this, and then so PE ratio is basically performance to earnings, right? So for example, if a company generates $1 of revenue, how much are analysts, how much are investors willing to pay compared to that $1, right? So if they're paying like $20 for that $1 of revenue, so that means the PE ratio is 20, right? So it's 20 to 1, which is 20. So PE, where you at? Okay, okay, you can see it's 96. It's 2025. Oh, what the fuck? What the fucky? What the fuck? What the fucky? Sorry, internet's so slow because of the bandwidth. Streaming is takes a lot of the thing. Yeah. Cool. So if PE ratio is a certain metric, sometimes it's people don't like that, right? So you want to have a PE that's low, preferably around under 30. That means the stock is undervalued, right? So if it's around 50, it's neutral, and then above 70, it's like overvalued. Okay, so you want to tend to like analyze this. Okay, this is quite important. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, this is too slow. It's crashing. Mm, oh, please don't crash. Okay, so you can see here it's around 77. So let's just make sure we're correct with the way we're looking at PE ratio, right? Because it's relative from person to person. So you want to check out your risk appetite and obviously, fucking yeah, this is too slow. Okay, cool. Okay, what does a PE ratio of 77 mean? So let's see what the AI agent actually tells you. It's a classic buy the rumors of the news. Okay, again, what I just explained, but what does it mean, right? So a PE ratio, high growth, that is true. AMD is growing really fast, especially 2025 and early 2026, because we want to poof with the AI, right? You want to just skyrocket, right? Yes, it does mean it's overvalued in some aspects, right? But that might actually steer you away. Okay, market sentiment, hype around the company. Um, okay, mm, I don't think AMD is in the hype business. So if you want to talk hype, I might say companies like that are doing frontier models, right? So XAI just acquired by SpaceX. Musk just bought Musk. Anthropic, OpenAI. Um, in some aspects, Google maybe. Perplexity, which have fallen off the past while. So I wouldn't say it's a hyped up. Okay, from a technical POV, right? Um, Wait. Okay. Yeah. So after you check out the PE ratio, okay, now we're like, okay, we're kind of scared. We're kind of scared. We're skeptical. We're skeptical. So let's see the RSI. RSI means relative strength index. What is RSI? Explain it to me in simple terms. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna give me. Yeah, one of the technical indicators, speedometer. Yeah, basically, if it's moving too strong in one direction, if it's overbought, if it's oversold, this is again, it's basically a technical indicator that helps you assess whether you want to buy or you want to sell. Below 30 suggests the stock is oversold. Around again, yeah, just these are all technical indicators. So let's go here and analyze them again. These are all just technical indicators, okay? That in some aspects work in the same, sometimes in the same direction, sometimes in opposite directions, right? So bearish means like people are negatively looking at the stock, they think it's going to go down. Oversold, I mean, it depends on who you are. You might view this as a positive thing, you might view this as a negative thing. So if it's oversold, that means people are not seeing the value in it, so that means the price is decreasing, and then people want to buy the dip, maybe, right? But if you're on the other side, like the half empty, half empty type, you're pessimistic. You wouldn't buy it because you think it's gonna go down. So again, just look at the data, look at what it's telling you. RSI 40 is neutral. Okay, so in my book, honestly, I just give it a neutral. For now, I'm leaning more bearish. Okay, wait, let me show you guys. I'm leaning more bearish. What do you think of this mask, guys? I bought it. I bought it for the exhibition. Anyway, so all of these are again technical indicators. If you want to understand what do they mean, you just ask our AI agent. It's going to be able to explain it to you. Unfortunately, our agent does not accept screenshots, so you can't just do that. So again, 40 neutral. Let's go ahead and check the moving average. This is gonna help us a lot. By moving averages to wait. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Just a second. Just a second. All right. Cool. 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 Where was I? I was here. Applying moving averages to AMD stock. Let's see. Obviously, no. Okay, so again, I have to be very politically correct for this to work. I will average stock to stock chart. So let's write stock chart. Hopefully that's gonna work. Oh, okay, cool. So we said that the price is currently 200, right? Around 200, right? Okay, this is a bit concerning, right? So if you look at the moving average, it's it's above 200, right? So when the trend line is above the price, that's a negative sign, right? So that means it's like, look, look. So it's currently 200, but then the trend line is over. So that means again there was this sharp decline, and that means people are bearish. So if the trend line was generally, like, I would say, below the current price, that means I'm gonna buy it. Okay, but right now, honestly, I'm kind of bearish on their on their performance. Um, but you know what? I kind of believe in AMD, right? So again, there's an important element you have to investigate when analyzing a stock. Is like, you want to look sometimes into the future, right? So again, AMD has their data centers. They have their supply chain with Foxconn, TSMC. They're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. They're taking on Intel. They're helping Nvidia. Yada yada yada. Um, their CEO is good. Their CEO, I think her name's Lisa Su, if I'm not mistaken. She's pretty solid. So honestly, let's try and just let's see what assets we already have. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my god, internet's so slow with this thing. Okay, as you can see, my 10,000 went down to like 6K. This is so tragic. I have three stock. I have, oh, why does it say three holdings? I actually have more like eight. Okay, more like a shit ton, not eight. Okay, so I have cash left. So let's buy, um, each stock is 200. Let's buy 10. Let's buy 10 stocks. Oh, we can just go here. Let's buy 10 stocks because this is either gonna make or break me. So let's see. Invalid ticker. Oh my god, what's the problem with this? Okay, successfully bought. Cool, 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 cool. So we go here. Let's check. It says 5 holdings, but I have so much more. Okay, you can see I just bought 10. Let's check in a couple of days and see what's the progress. Today's Wednesday, so maybe by end of week on Friday, I think we might be on something. I think we might be on something. So yeah, thank you guys. This was just a brief deep dive into AMD. Feel free to give us a comment, subscribe, ask us to investigate or cover another stock. And yeah, glad to